Moungi G. Bawendi, Louis E. Brus, and Alexei I. Ekimov were awarded the 2023 Nobel Prize in Chemistry, jointly, for their discovery and development of quantum dots. These are tiny particles of semiconductor material that have unique optical and electronic properties. Let me explain it in simpler terms. Imagine you have really tiny magical beads. These beads are so small that you can't see them with your eyes. You need a super-duper microscope to see them. These magical beads are called quantum dots. Now, these dots are not like regular beads. They have a special power. When you shine a light on them, they can change color, just like a chameleon changes its skin color. Here's how it works. Imagine you have a bunch of quantum dots, and each one is like a tiny paint factory. When you shine light on them, they start making their own colors. Some make red, some make green, some make blue, and so on. But here's the cool part. You can control these dots. You can tell them, hey, make red now, and they'll make red. Then you can say, okay, now make blue, and they'll change to blue. It's like having your own color-changing superpower. Scientists love using quantum dots because they're like magical color tools. They use them in things like super bright TV screens, super clear medical imaging, and even super colorful clothes. These dots help make our world more colorful and high-tech. So, think of them as these tiny, invisible color changers that scientists use to make our gadgets cooler and more colorful. They're like the secret sauce behind some of the coolest technology around. The discovery of quantum dots was a breakthrough in nanotechnology, and the work of Bawendi, Brus, and Ekimov has had a major impact on the development of this field. Let us begin with Moungi G. Bawendi. He is an American-Tunisian-French chemist who is currently the Lester Wolf Professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT. Bawendi is known for his advances in the chemical production of high-quality quantum dots. He was born in Paris, France, in 1961. He is the son of Tunisian mathematician Mohamed Salah Bawendi. After periods living in France and Tunisia, Bawendi and his family migrated to the United States when he was a child. They lived in West Lafayette, Indiana, as Salah worked in the math department at Purdue University. Bawendi graduated from West Lafayette Junior-Senior High School in 1978. He received his PhD in chemistry from the University of California, Berkeley in 1987. His doctoral thesis focused on the development of new techniques for synthesizing semiconductor nanocrystals. After completing his PhD, he worked as a postdoctoral researcher at the AT&AMP Bell Laboratories. At Bell Labs, he began to study the optical properties of semiconductor nanocrystals. He has made significant contributions to the field of quantum dots by developing new methods for synthesizing high-quality dots with controlled size and properties. He has also studied the optical and electronic properties of these in detail. They are now used in a wide range of applications, including solar cells, LEDs, displays, and medical diagnostics. Bawendi is a strong supporter of science education and outreach. He has given numerous public lectures and interviews about his work, and he has written several popular science articles. He is also a member of the board of directors of the American Association for the Advancement of Science. Secondly, we have Louis E. Brus. He is the S.L. Mitchell Professor of Chemistry at Columbia University and the co-discoverer of the colloidal semiconductor nanocrystals known as quantum dots. A detailed episode on the same has been linked in the description below. He was born in 1943 in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. During high school in Roland Park, Kansas, he developed an interest for chemistry and physics. He entered Rice University in 1961 with a Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps, NROTC college scholarship, which required him to participate in NROTC activities at sea as a midshipman. He graduated in 1965 and moved to Columbia University for his PhD. For his dissertation, he worked on the photodissociation of sodium iodide vapor under the supervision of Richard Bersone. His doctoral thesis focused on the photodissociation of sodium iodide vapor. It is the process of breaking apart a molecule using light. Brus's work helped to advance the understanding of the dynamics of photodissociation. After completing his PhD, Brus worked as a postdoctoral researcher at Bell Laboratories. There, he began to study the field of semiconductor nanocrystals. Semiconductor nanocrystals are tiny particles of semiconductor material that have unique optical and electronic properties. Brus has made significant contributions to the field of semiconductor nanocrystals. He is the co-discoverer of quantum dots, and he has developed new methods for synthesizing and controlling their properties. His work has had a profound impact on the development of nanotechnology. Quantum dots are now one of the most important classes of nanomaterials, and they are used in a wide range of technologies. He is also a strong supporter of science education and outreach. He has given numerous public lectures and interviews about his work, and he has written several popular science articles. He is also a member of the board of directors of the American Physical Society. Finally, we have Alexei Ivanovich Ekimov. He is a Russian solid-state physicist who discovered the semiconductor nanocrystals known as quantum dots while working at the Vavilov State Optical Institute. In 1967, he graduated from the Faculty of Physics, Leningrad State University, and was awarded the 1975 USSR State Prize in Science and Engineering for work on electron spin orientation in semiconductors. After completing his PhD, Ekimov worked as a postdoctoral researcher at the Vavilov State Optical Institute in Leningrad. There, he began to study the optical properties of semiconductor nanocrystals. In the early 1980s, Ekimov and his colleagues made a breakthrough discovery. They found that semiconductor nanocrystals, which are also known as quantum dots, have unique optical and electronic properties. They are so small that they can be tuned to emit light of different colors and can also be used to generate and store energy. Ekimov's discovery has had a profound impact on the field of nanoscience and nanotechnology. They are now one of the most important classes of nanomaterials and are used in a wide range of applications, including solar cells, LEDs, displays, and medical diagnostics. He is a highly respected scientist, and he has received numerous awards for his work. In 2023, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry jointly with Moungi G. Bawendi and Louis E. Brus for the discovery and synthesis of quantum dots. Ekimov is a strong advocate for science education and outreach. He has given numerous public lectures and interviews about his work, and he has written several popular science articles. He is also a member of the board of directors of the Russian Academy of Sciences. We shall have Nobel winners from 2022 in the next episode next week. Do subscribe to never miss an update.